Alrighty, welcome to Cooking with Chemistry, number 3. Today I'm gonna make some Mee Goreng noodles. So, yeah, let's just make some Mee Goreng noodles. Um, I find that the nicest way to have them. I mean, everyone's got their own personal preferences. I like bean sprouts, and other people don't like bean sprouts. That's fine. But this is how I make them. This is how I enjoy it. So the hardest part's the egg. So let's see if we can crack this on. Just a little bit of vegetable oil, 1 egg, cool. Alright, that's super hot already. That's actually way too hot. Alright, that's a little bit of oil. Yeah, just a little bit. Hot pan. Add some vegetable oil. Any cooking oil. It's for crispy egg, sunny side up egg edges. There we are. Cool. Alright, sweet. So that's nice and hot, is it? Yeah, the oil's running a little bit. Let's turn it down a little bit there. Yeah, cool. Let's go. So I just want 1 egg. I usually go by 1 egg per packet, depending on someone that doesn't say, "Oh, I love eggs," then I'll put lots more. So the key is just to get a nice runny yolk that cuts onto. Alright, a little bit of salt. Just a pinch. You can add a little bit of black pepper. I actually prefer white pepper, which I have here. There's the white pepper. Well, I usually do have white pepper. I can't find it right now. Cool. Just want to get that egg white mostly cooked. I'm not flipping it, it's a sunny side up egg. Cool. There we are. It's free moving on the pan. Whoop. Almost lost it. Cool. I'm fine with that. I can turn off. This egg's done and ready. If it sits there, it'll probably dry out, so I might have to take it off. Give that a moment. Alright, next is just to boil water. There we are. There's the sunny side up egg, which will go onto the noodles. Because I've only got one burner, I'm doing it at one at a time, but usually I would do these two side by side. That's the end of the salt. So then we get a bowl. And we mix. Okay, so that'll get nice and hot. Just add some water. Yeah, just enough to submerge the noodles and get them cooking. Okay. Then we open up our Mee Goreng noodles. Noodles go in. So I'm just going to pour this into the hot water once it's hot. Just getting there. Alright, and then, yeah. I suppose while I wait for the water to boil, I can cut up some papaya. I also have some tofu, which I really like. I'm gonna put that in the bean sprout process. It's just it's just like deep fried sponge tofu. I think it's deep fried tofu puff. Fortune. Made in Australia from at least 99% Australian ingredients. At least, that's alright. Alright, so here's the fire. Alright, that water's clearly boiling. It says it's bubbling. So let's chuck this one in. Alright, that's the Mee Goreng noodles in, which is going to cook real quick. So then, let's grab our scissors. Let's cut the sachet packet. So I cut the chili off so you can dose it depending on what people like. Some people can't handle it, some people like it. I personally like 3 drops per packet. So just add the wet stuff in there. Add also the dry stuff in there. Alright. Then for me, who likes just under middle spicy, enjoys 3 drops. 1, 2, 3 kinda. If someone says they can't handle spicy, 0 drops. Because it's like any form of chili for that sort of person won't just ruin it for them. Alright, so then the noodles should be done. which they are. So grab the noodles, drop them in here. Okay, now while the water is, give this a mix. That'll get the flavoring into the noodles itself. So the noodles will be flavored. Alright, so now that that's mixed, they should go that darkened color. Next, take the bean sprouts. Basically put it into the boiling water so it sterilizes. Alright, once you see it boiling with the noodles in it, take them out. So they're in there now and the water's no longer simmering. And is also above the line. Personally for me, I like bean sprouts. So that's why I add heaps. But it's not for everyone. But I like it. Alright, so while that's coming up, back up to boil, this is the tofu. Which is just, yeah. Go there. Those noodles will be tasty to eat already. Just cut these up into sort of nice quarter chunks. Just a nice size biteable piece. There you go. Cool. Alright, sweet. Give it a mix. Bring it up to boil. And just strain it off. Put the egg on. All good. Alright, it's starting to boil now. Just starting. So once it's boiling, just let it boil over the top. Starting to bubble. Bubbling all around, just got to get the middle. Cool. So that's now fully boiling. Turn it off. Dish out the tofu and the bean sprouts. Now my bean sprouts, if I didn't eat them tonight, they were gonna go bad. So hence why there's way too much, but that's fine by me. I like them. But yeah, probably a lot less bean sprouts than that. But I bought a giant bag. We didn't end up eating them on the weekend when we went camping, so they were left over. So yeah, I'll just quickly finish them off. Done. That's it. Throw the egg on top. Actually, I should put the egg on after I mix the noodles. Let's mix the noodles. Cool. Awesome. And then put the egg on top. Very nice. Cool. And then I will want a thumbnail photo. That's nice. And then you can crack the yolk. Done. Cool, and that's it. It's ready to eat. So I'm just going to take these back to the sink. Alrighty. Well, this can go. That. Alright, I want to finish cutting up this papaya. Actually, where is... Alrighty. Well, it's pretty much done. Yum. Alright, awesome. That was delicious. Absolutely delicious. For ease to make, taste, health, I give this one like a 9.5 out of 10. I'm biased, I know, but it's delicious. And if you taste it, it's not salty. And if you can just add less salt onto the egg. Um, and just the flavors just all go together. The crisp crunch of the bean sprouts with the mee goreng noodles goes heaps good. All right, so hot pan, add vegetable oil, any cooking oil. Um, Crispy sunny side up egg edges is what your goal is there. Okay. Fry 1 egg per packet of noodles. Move egg around on pan once it is whole so it can slide onto the top of the mixed noodles. It can be before or after bean sprouts. Alright, then open one packet. No, actually, it's um, boil water so that it covers the top of a noodles. That's the depth. Bring to boil. Once boiling, add noodles. Once boiling, add noodles. Then open all sachets and mix them in another mixing bowl for mixing noodles. And then one alert spice. Add 0 drops of chili sauce for no chili, or 3 drops for mild enjoyer, and 6+ for hot. For hot, yeah, just hot will do. It's not Carolina Reaper Ghost Death Pepper hot, but you know that'll do. All right. Now that we've mixed this thing, okay. So then strain out noodles and place hot boiling noodles. Just strain out noodles and place while steaming into the mixing bowl. Mix. Add bean sprouts to the boiling water. Once boiling, strain out and place in mixing bowl before or after egg was placed. Place egg for enjoyer to cut runny yolk over the noodles. That's it. That's all there is to it. Ease. I would give this, how easy it is to make a bit of cleaning up. I'd give this about a 4 out of 10 easy. Like, what would the opposite of 10 out of 10 easy means? It's super easy, and 0 out of 10 is bad. Alright, so it's 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 easy. Okay. It's pretty, a budget, I would say it's like, you know, well, how much is a packet of noodles? I bought them for 19 cents before. Let's say, for example, it's a 50-cent packet or 75 cents packet. Let's say $1. Just put $1. Alright, so $1 for that. Eggs are around about what, $7 to $12 for 12. So I say about $1. $1 for eggs. Bean sprouts. It's like around about, if you go to these really nice Asian supermarkets, they're like $2. I'll put $3. You don't even have to add it. Tofu is probably a no. It was actually quite nice in it. I don't mind it, but yeah. Deep fried tofu. I'll still put it in because it is nice. That's about $5 a packet. That's it. Then the papaya. It's around about $4.50. Right, so the total meal $15. Cut out the papaya, cut up the deep fried tofu, and it's it's just $5. And no tofu. So I would say I would give it probably around about an 8 out of 10 for budget. It's pretty decent. Yeah, cool. This one up here, let's bring that down. Flavor. Overall, 6, 8, 14 plus 10, 24, 23 and a half. 23 and a half out of 30. %. Cool. Nice. Nope. Awesome. That is Mee Goreng noodles with papaya. Super easy, super quick. Over and done with nice and quickly. I think speed's got to go in there. Let's add speed. Speed, I would give this around about, probably about an 8 out of 10. It's pretty quick. There we are. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Well, I am now gonna have dinner.